Hello learners, welcome to our channel Chemistry Daily. Today we see about in the series of chemical equilibrium. The topic is law of mass of action. In the chemical equilibrium, the law of mass of action is plays one of the important role because it states the rate of reaction is directly proportional to the concentrations, product's concentration. So it's broadly exhibited in the dynamic equilibrium. So it plays the vital role in the chemical equilibrium. So let's move into the thermodynamic derivation of law of mass of action. We consider the system A, B, B and H2 is the product of M and N. It's equation 1. It's a closed system and attains a given system at the constant temperature and pressure. So this is the equation. So it has the one such a change occurs in the system. For example, for A, it's a DNA changes, moles are added, and B, DNB moles is added. So it has some changes. So the changes is defined by the dG, it's free energy. So at constant temperature and pressure, it's equal to Gibbs free energy of product minus reactant. So what is the product Gibbs free energy? It's a mu m dnm plus mu n dnm plus mu a dna plus mu b dnb, where mu is the chemical potential. So we take the its constant temperature and pressure equal to 0. So this equation is equal to 0. Understand? Next. So we have taken as DNA is directly proportional to A, DNB is directly proportional to B, DNM is directly proportional to M, and DNN is directly proportional to N. So we substitute this in equation, replace DNM by replace DNM by M, and replace DNN by N, and replace DNN by A, replace DNB by B. So the equation becomes MUM plus NUN equal to minus DUA plus BDUB is equal to 0. So this minus this part is kept in this side, so it becomes the equation 3. So we have know about the chemical potential equation. Mu is equal to mu degree plus RT ln E. So we substitute the value of mu m by using the equation. So here the values is for mu. For mu m, it's mu m degree plus RT ln mu m plus mu n degree RT ln mu n and mu a mu b. So the equation is the 3 years changes like that. Then so this is the change to the equation. We multiplied by using the m. So we obtained this step and we kept the RT land parts this side and moves to the AU where moves to standard chemical potential after the equal sign. So we in this part all these elements have the RT as constant. So we remove the RT land. So what happened? MAM plus NAN minus ANA plus ANB, and this is equal to what? Del G degree, because minus del G degree, because in this equation 2 it's have MUM plus NUN minus AMUA plus BBB. In this reaction it's totally inverted, so it's this minus del G degree. So MAM, so MAN is represented by like that AXX by using the algebra formula. So it's kept as AMN, ANN and so on, and AA, ABB. So the RT ln and del G are the constant. So this part is equal to constant. So this is the derivation for law of mass of action. It's in this above side is the product and it's the reactant. So it's a ratio of product and reactant. So what are the application of law of mass of action? It's usable. It's possible to apply the semiconductor because several important implications is applied in the electronics and semiconductor physics, and it provides the relationship between the concentration of electronic force and free electrons when the semiconductor system is state of thermal equilibrium. So the law of action is plays a vital role in the equilibrium, chemical equilibrium, and especially in the thermal equilibrium and semiconductors. Okay, learners, today we have an idea about the what is law of mass of action in chemical equilibrium and its what is the application and what is thermodynamic derivation of law of mass of action. In tomorrow we see the another interesting topic. Thank you for watching. Thank you.